I'm so washed out. I don't know if it's like because we have blue walls and then the natural lighting shines in, it just like makes it look so, it makes me look so pale and I don't like it. Okay. So I curled my hair today and I like this side, but I don't like this side. I don't know why. It's not doing exactly what I want it to do. It looks weird. And if you have any tips on like curling hair the best way, leave a comment down below because I need some help. Let me see. We're gonna put some earrings in because I don't really feel like myself right now. Ow. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a new makeup look. I'm going to be trying out something new that I've been seeing all over Instagram and TikTok. Apparently it's just a really natural face and they're doing like brown eyeshadow or liner as like they do it like a cat eye effect. It makes your face look really lifted. So I'm going to be trying that out today. I tried it once, like maybe a couple weeks ago, and it could use some work, so I figured I would sit down today and try it again on camera. But if I'm looking right here, it's because my mirror's right here and I don't really have the best setup right now. Working on that, but we're just gonna have to deal with what we have, okay? So to start off with, I'm going to be priming with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff is amazing. This is a new one. I've already went through one of these. I kind of use a lot of it, but it's because I need it. I like it because it really does blur your pores and it's a cheap alternative. I would say it's like a cheaper version of the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I think that's what it is. Okay. So I've already dampened my beauty blenders. I have two. This one's from e.l.f. and this one, I don't even know. This might be e.l.f. too. But anyway, I've already dampened them, but I will go back in with like a facial spray just to kind of like dampen them a little bit more. So for foundation, I haven't decided which one I'm going to use. I have two here, but in one of them I have two different shades because I have to mix them. But I have this L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I have this one out because I wear this every single day when I just want to do like a natural look. Because it's light coverage, which usually I would not go for a light coverage because I still have like scarring and stuff that I'm working on getting cleared up. As you can see, my face is doing a lot better. My boyfriend says something about it every single day. Like yesterday, he came home and he looked at my face and he said, "It looks like you're wearing makeup." And I was like, "Oh, like, okay." Like I wasn't wearing any makeup, but apparently I'm doing really good on my skin. But anyway, so debating whether to use this one because it's super light coverage and it looks pretty and really natural. This is not my correct shade, by the way, so if I do use this, just bear with me. I need to get my right shade. The other ones I'm like debating on is the what is it? What is this foundation called? The Maybelline Fit Me. It's right there. Matte and Poreless. I have two different shades in this because I cannot find my correct shade. I have it in porcelain and light beige. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi just because I do use this every day. We're going for a natural look here. So I'm just going to... Gosh, I'm almost out of this too. I'm literally like running out of all of my... I'm literally running out of all of my foundations. Like, my favorite foundation of all time. Sorry, I'm like totally going off track here. But it's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is my favorite, but I have this in 425. This is my self-tan shade, and my regular, like, everyday shade when I'm not self-tanned, I'm completely out of that. And I have not gone to get that again. I need to go get it, but I will do... just like tiny little dots, like half pumps all over my face. That might be like 2 full pumps right there. This is in no way, shape, or form like a actual like makeup tutorial. I'm just like trying this out on camera too, so, but we gotta get the base natural, which I think I've already like mastered because like I said, I do this every day just about. Here lately, I've been wearing makeup every day because it feels good to like get up and do your hair and makeup, and you just feel ready for the day even if you're not going anywhere. Does it take anyone else this long to blend? I'm picky, so I can't like not blend for like 3.5 minutes. No, I'm just joking. Trying to. Now that the foundation is done, I'm going to move on to concealer. Before I move on to concealer, I always get my powder that I'm gonna set the under eyes with ready because my under eyes crease so fast, it's insane. So I just have to be ready to set. For concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. If it wants to focus, yep, there you go. In the shade Light Peach. Gosh, I'm so pale. I need to tan. So on an everyday basis, I do not take it down the T-zone, I just do my eyes. You do whatever you want. And apparently for this lifted look, you're supposed to put it like that. That might have been too much. Like that. Now we're just going to blend. I have hair all over my beauty blender. Okay. I'm going to start with this eye first. Let's do this next eye real quick because that concealer, if you use it, just know that it dries really fast. It's a full coverage concealer, and it sets down really fast. Maybe the lifted effect, actually, since I let that kind of like sit there for a minute, when I went to go blend this outer part, it made it look more lifted. Powder that I took for setting my under eyes was the Airspun loose face powder. That's what I use. I don't use a lot. For all over the face, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Sorry, it's so dirty. This to me is a dupe for Laura Mercier. That loose powder. What I do is I take it on this is what I use this sponge for, and I press. And since, got a hair, since my sponge is damp, it melts into the skin flawlessly, so it looks really pretty. But I don't do a lot. We're not supposed to be using a lot, but I have oily skin, so I still have to set with powder. I just realized I did not set my eyelids. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, if you don't set your eyelids, girl, it looks like I'm a powder donut. But I promise you, I'm not. Like, I'm going to fix this situation we got going on. Okay, next I'm going, oh, why did I put my powder away? I have to set my eyelids. Like I was just complaining about. Okay. Okie dokie, let's move on. Don't ever waste your powder if you have a little bit in the cap. Okay. So next, I think I'm going to do my brows really fast. This part is really not important, so I'm going to do them real quick. I will probably just speed this part up. Okay, back. So it looks like I did nothing to my brows, but you know, I don't really do much to them anyway. I just kind of like flick in some product and use the spoolie and get the powder out. That's really all I do. I mainly just use some brow gel to like make them look a little bit more visible. The brow pencil that I used is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. Looks like this. Okay. Next, we're going to do bronzer. And apparently, you're supposed to do like heavy bronzer. So the bronzer I'm going to be using is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I use this every single day. And the brush I'm going to use is the powder brush from Real Techniques. This is so dirty. But heavy bronzer, okay. I'm just going to do what I would normally do. I put it on my forehead. Some people don't do this. They just do it on their cheeks, but I do. I love bronzer on my forehead because it makes it look like I'm tan. I'm going to tap the excess off. Okay, I promise it doesn't look like that in person. It looks horrible on camera. What in the world? It looks normal to me in person. I don't know if I like this whole heavy bronzer situation. Looks really pretty. I mean, besides like this whole shadow situation, it makes it look like I don't know how to blend. Next, pretty sure we're supposed to put a little bit of bronzer in the crease, so I'm just going to take that same bronzer on this EcoTools brush. I don't know. I've had this brush for forever. Next, we're going to do blush. Heavy blush. Heavy complexion products. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So for blush, I'm just going to be taking the Milani Luminoso blush. Super pretty. It's coral, and I love it. It looks so natural. Just kind of take it on my nose, like down, and then my cheeks. So, next, we're going to move on to the eyes. And for eyes, this is what I'm really concerned about, because I don't know what I'm doing. You're just supposed to use the brown bronzer or brown eyeshadow, whatever you prefer to use, as like a liner. Like it's supposed to come out looking like liner. And apparently it gives like a really pretty lifted effect. It looks like kind of like cat eye. So yeah. So I need to find, you're supposed to find like a sharp edge like this, so you can put it right there and make it look lifted. The eyeshadow palette that I'm using, please excuse the dirtiness. I use this palette all the time. It's the Profusion Naturals palette. So pretty. Let me open it up. Lots of shades. I think this palette was like $10 at Target. You should go pick you up one. Profusion. So good. So I think I'm just going to use the shade Doll. It's like this really pretty natural brown. I use that shade all the time. So we're just going to get some. Tap off the excess because I don't know how this is going to go. Lay it there like that, and then what in the world is that? It doesn't look bad in person. It looks horrible on camera. It looks like I just took this brush and went boop, just like that. I think whenever I first did this, I did not use this brush. I think I used something else. I think I used like a brush like that. So we're gonna try that again. Oh, I'm gonna use the same shade. Ow. Kinda. Not really. Let's try the other eye. Oh, this is such a fail. Like, I can't. Should we try a darker brown? I'm just gonna ruin this entire look. This is just trial and error right now, okay? I wouldn't even... Okay, first of all, that's poking my eyeball. I need something else. Should I try this little piece of paper? We'll try this because this is not hurting me. It still doesn't look bad in person. Like, maybe I should just blend it a little bit. I'm gonna take that other shade. Oh, by the way, I'm using... I didn't even tell you what I was using. I'm using the shade Cozy. It's a darker brown. Okay. And we're just gonna... I have to try to even this out. I mean, blend? That's all I know to do ever. When I mess up eyeshadow, all I know to do is just blend it out, because then it just kind of helps. This eye doesn't look that bad. It looks bad on camera because of the lighting, and it just looks like I just took this and just no effort at all, but you guys see what I'm doing. I'm trying. I don't know how they do this. Like, it does not look bad off camera. I promise you. Like, even looking forward in the viewfinder, when I look straight, it does kind of look lifted, but I am not an expert on this. I don't know what I'm doing. So, I don't know if I should just leave it at this or like keep trying to make it better. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Or should I keep trying? I don't know. Let's move on to highlighter, because highlighter makes everything better. For highlighter, I'm going to be taking one of my favorite highlights from Flower Beauty. As you can see, I've hit pan on the blush. Excuse me, the contour shade is completely out of there. It fell and it broke and it's gone. The highlighter, I only have the edges, but it's so good. You need to pick up this palette. It's the Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette, light to medium. That highlight shade is so pretty. It's so natural. Before I put it on my cheeks, I like to take this little beauty blender and this rose water spray and spray it. And just kind of go all over my face with it. Doing this step will really make your foundation look glowy and pretty and natural looking. I highly recommend doing this. It doesn't matter what kind of spray you use, just some type of facial mist and a beauty blender, and just press all of the powders and the liquids together. They just kind of melt together and make it look super pretty. I really need to go get a new palette because it's getting harder and harder to get this out. Look how pretty that is. Now I'm going to be putting on some brow gel, and I have the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. I do not wear mascara every single day because I know mascara is like everybody's favorite part of their makeup routine, but it's not mine. My favorite part is probably bronzer and blush. I just don't really have love for mascara anymore. Mascara, I just don't like that. It's like black and it's hard to get off, and it just like makes my under eyes get all black and messy, and I guess I need to go to Walmart or something and purchase a brown mascara, but I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should just get brown mascara. I think it's just mascara in general. I just don't like wearing it, but that's just me. But I am going to put some on today so I can try to make this look a little bit better. For mascara, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. It's just in a little gray packaging. For lips, we are going to be taking NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu. It's one of my favorites. My other favorite is Fortune Cookie. So pretty. But this shade matches my lips perfectly. The only thing that this really does for them is give them shine. This look all completed. I really tried. I feel like I could have done better on the eyes. I should have touched them up a little bit, but I honestly just did not want to deal with it. I just need to practice more, but this was me trying this out on camera. I really like the face makeup. I love doing heavy bronzer and heavy blush anyway on a daily basis, but super pretty, glowy, natural. So that is today's video all completed. If you really liked the video, please give it a thumbs up for me. It'll really help me out a lot. Smash that red subscribe button down below and turn on your post notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video. Also, leave a comment down below what videos you would like to see from me in the future. I have a lot of videos coming soon, makeup related. Or you can message me on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram in a link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!